Indoor recess. There's nothing to do.
No kidding. Can kids actually die from boredom?
Well, why don't you play a game?
Can we play a video game?
Try one of those classroom games. Teamwork, taking turns, following the rules. It'll do you good.
I'd rather play a video game.
What if we get the wrong answers?
Well, what do I always tell you? Making mistakes is how we learn.
I'll go first. Anna, you always go first.
Cool. I'll make a video of everybody arguing.
Why did you pick that game? I don't want to play that game.
I get to move ahead 4 spaces.
Count again. That's not right.
Here we go again. Miss Class President is always right.
Well, I am.
I love this game. I can play it all day.
When do I get to go?
Diamond, it's your go.
Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I was daydreaming. Oh, so much for teamwork.
What's this? The board game?
Read the back of the box. A game for students who are yawning. If you play, adventure will be dawning. Just roll the dice to start your turn. There are so many things for you to learn. What?
This is not a game that can be scored. You'll never have so much fun being bored.
Sounds boring.
Think so, do you?
Let's find out. Look, each color stands for a different subject in school.
What just happened? What?
Where did everyone else go?
This has to be a trick. Let's go check the hallway. What's happened?
Don't you see? The school is the game.
And we're in it. How Jumanji?
So, what do we do now?
Okay, we got 5. So does that mean we move ahead 5 spots? We landed on green. That's science. So, now what?
Draw a card?
We start with 270, but before long, there's 206 to make us strong. There for support and to help our stance. With them, you can even do a happy dance.
270 and 206? What is this, a math problem?
I thought this was supposed to be science.
You cannot move ahead unless you try to use your head. You will lose. Your turn is blown unless you remove the largest bone.
Guys? cool, but so disgusting.
Just when you think it can't get any weirder. It's a dancing skeleton. Now we have another problem.
Right, this bony dude isn't gonna let us get past him. What did that doctor say? We start with 270. Babies are born with 270 bones. Remember? We learned that in science class.
Right. As we get older, some of our bones fuse together, leaving us with 206 bones.
Which one's the largest? Weren't you paying attention in class? It's the femur. Like I know what that means. Which one's that? The leg bone. You guys distract the skeleton while I will pull his leg.
You're gonna tell him a joke?
No, actually, I'll pull his leg.
Okay, whatever works.
Wait, how do we know he's a he? Just go! Hey, skeleton! Hey, skeleton! Come here, let's do a dance battle! What you gonna do now? What you gonna do now?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Cool, just like Jenga.
Mr. Skeleton, make sure you drink more milk and get plenty of exercise. That will keep your bones strong.
Okay.
It's like a piece from a puzzle.
Your turn in this game is complete, but you've not yet escaped defeat. For others must play to find their part, and if you all win, you're so smart.
So all our classmates are in teams?
But spread around the game board, around the school? Right, and every team must answer questions correctly to get their piece of the puzzle. But let's just hope the others are getting along as well as we are. You roll.
No, you roll.
I'm just gonna rock and roll. Why do you have to sing every time you talk? Why do you have to talk every time you talk?
What in the world is going on here?
Recess?
What do you think this is? A game? After all these years as principal, why does anything surprise me?
Red, that means we get a reading question. Awesome, I love reading.
Well, this just got more interesting.
The end of the game must be reached, so let us learn parts of speech.
It's a professor.
Figurative language is one such way to express yourself, I must say.
Oh, great. Figurative language? Does anyone know this stuff?
Metaphors are comparisons between two things that are unrelated.
Now who's got a metaphor?
What is it that Miss Harper always says when we get too noisy?
This classroom is a zoo. That's because of me and you. And the talking that we do. This classroom is a zoo. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Mwah, mwah. Love you all. Mwah.
Okay, so I'm guessing we have to type it?
This classroom is a zoo.
Okay, that works. Let's see. Idiom.
That's not very nice. I'm not an idiot.
No, idiom. Here's an example. It's raining cats and dogs. No animals were hurt during this game.
Okay, one more. Personification is when you assign human traits to something that isn't human. Like my book. The words leapt off the page.
Oh, cool. Onomatopoeia.
Then go use the bathroom.
That's a word that's spelled like it sounds.
Such as bang, pow, boom. Another word is zoom. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Your turn in this game is complete, but you have not yet escaped defeat, for others must play to find their part, and if you all win, you're so smart.
Oh no! Go back 3 spaces?
It stinks when you have to go backwards in a game.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of going forward.
Girls, don't worry about it. Maybe it'll turn out to be a good thing. We're on blue.
What do we do now, Emily?
Why are you asking me? Like I've been trapped in a life-size game before?
But you are class president. That must count for something.
Speaking of counting, I think blue is math.
Awesome! Math's my favorite.
Boy, I'm starving. I'm sleepy. Let's draw a card and see what we have to do.
For lunch, how does pizza sound? 1 isn't enough to go around, so I'll bring you 3 as you can see. To finish your path, you must first do the math. With equal portions, you'll agree.
So we have to find equal portions? But how?
Yeah, the pizzas are all cut into different amounts.
Remember common denominators? We can do this. Layla, wake up!
Huh? What?
Okay, the first pizza is cut into 4 slices. So each slice is
1/4.
The next pizza is cut into 8 slices. So each slice is
1/8.
You guys are doing great. So the third pizza is cut into 16 slices. So each slice is
1/16.
Before we can eat, the waitress said we all have to get an equal portion, or the same amount. So I'll start with 1/2 of this pizza.
So on this pizza, that would equal 2/4.
Wait, this isn't fair. Emily only got 2 slices and Heidi got 4.
Look, 2/4 is the same as 4/8.
So that means if I take slices from this pizza, I would get 8/16. Oops. There you go. Good job, Robin. You did it. We all did. As a girl who's known for being clumsy, dropped more things than I could count, and broken some stuff that wasn't supposed to get broken, I gotta say, sometimes you can only move forwards after you've gone backwards.
It's not easy, but I think that's how this game works. Hey, that kind of sounds like the moral of the story. This pizza is delicious. Don't you think, Layla? Layla?
What's that symbol mean?
Ever play Chutes and Ladders?
Green, that's science. Remember how I got first place in the science fair?
You only reminded us every single day.
Margot, draw a card. Isn't this fun?
Mix a substance with another and poof! Atoms rearranging are the proof. If you don't move fast, it would be a shame, 'cause chemical reactions are the name of this game.
What? Chemical reaction? That sounds dangerous.
A few weeks ago in science class, we made a cute little volcano with baking soda and vinegar.
That was a chemical reaction?
So, why did the scientists tell us to move fast?
A rumble room? That sounds so fun.
What's behind that door? We're gonna open it, aren't we? We shouldn't. You know we shouldn't. But we're going to, aren't we?
A cute little volcano.
Quick! Stack the desk! Now!
Lava science. I know this is just a game, but what if we lose?
There's something else I can worry about.
We can't win all the time. In this game,
Looks pretty tough to beat. You guys, my boots are melting. Uh-oh, the game board splits into two.
Which way should we go?
I think this way. Come on, guys, follow me.
You always get to decide. Well, not this time. Come on, let's go the other way.
We're supposed to stick together.
This is a game changer.
Right, like nothing will ever be the same again. We'll look back on this as a moment that forever changed our lives.
No, I just meant it's a game that changed the school into a game.
There are the others. And we're both on purple. Let's see what the card says. Good idea.
Yeah.
When you and your team disagrees, conflict resolution is the key. They want things to be their way, while you just want to have your say. So instead, you all must meet halfway.
Come on.
How do we meet in the middle when the middle is a flaming pit of death?
We have to meet halfway, but how?
It was your argument that split up the group. You each have to try and fix things.
This is not easy.
No, it isn't, but I know you can do it.
Alright, so sometimes I guess I can be a little bossy.
It's working. Brian, your turn.
What do I do?
You say what you did wrong.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Brian, you're my friend, but you kind of did.
I shouldn't have been so stubborn.
I'm sorry.
Me too. It worked!
That was easy.
I hate to say this, but you just landed on a trapdoor.
Ah!
Those are crocodiles.
They're alligators. They have wide snouts.
Look at the toothy grins. Those are crocodiles.
The upper jaw is definitely wider than the lower one. Alligators.
See those long tails? Crocodiles for sure.
Seriously? Who cares what they are? They're hungry.
How about a little help here? Thanks a lot, guys.
Recess is almost over, but we haven't finished the game yet.
I'm starting to think there's no way we can win.
We have to keep trying. There's no other way. We can't give up now. We're so close.
Ellie's right. The only way to finish is to keep moving ahead, just like all the others. Groovy?
How do we know the other teams are working together? If they fail, don't we all?
We can't think like that. Besides, if we are trying our best for them, maybe they're trying their best for us. Win or lose, we do it together. Let's draw a card. Maybe that will help us figure it out.
Can you see the blue in the skies? If you can't, then visualize. Can you smell the apple in the pies? If not, then visualize. Do you want your reading to be recognized? If so, then visualize.
Oh, it's a bird.
It's a plane?
It's a unicorn.
It's a book.
Jack and the Beanstalk. What do we do with that? Read it, probably.
And visualize it.
Why do we have to visualize their story? Technology visualizes things for us, so we don't have to.
Use descriptive language. It makes your readers more interested. And when you're reading, you picture what's happening in your mind so the story comes to life. Groovy?
Groovy!
We have a serious problem. Look.
So we all have to get up there? Touch that square? Hey, that rhymes.
Maybe this book will help us. Once upon a time, there lived a widow and her son, Jack, on their small farm. Every day, Jack would help his mother with the chores, chopping the wood, weeding the garden, and milking the cow. But Jack and his mother were very poor, with barely enough money to keep themselves fed. Nothing's happening.
That's because we're not visualizing, man. Come on, dudes, close your eyes.
Yeah, picture the story in your minds. Ooh! Now I see it, and there's a unicorn!
There's no unicorn in this story.
But I want a unicorn!
So Jack went to town to try and sell some milk. He ran into an old man who had some magic beans. Jack traded the milk for 3 magic beans. His mother was upset because she did not believe in magic beans. Jack threw them out his window. The next morning, he was surprised to find a giant beanstalk from the ground up into the clouds. I don't think it's working.
I can see it. You guys.
Watch out!
What do we do now?
Get climbing.
We should not push that button.
Nope.
But it's so colorful.
What's the worst that could happen?
Let's push it.
Okay. Does the custodian know about this?
stand on science.
Are we even going the right way?
I think so.
All the ecosystems we had to get the Arctic tundra. I know I'm cool, but I didn't want to be this cool.
Yeah, too bad we didn't get someplace warmer.
All organisms need each other to survive, from single-celled organisms to euphyle. An ecosystem is where they live together, hot or cold, in all kinds of weather. A group of ecosystems makes a biome, and the animals that live there call it home.
It couldn't get any worse.
You had to say that.
Uh-oh.
Run! Stay back!
We've hit a wall.
When you feel that way, you just need to find the inner strength to go on. Everyone feels like they've hit a wall from time to time.
No, we've actually hit a wall.
Oh, this is a lot better.
The desert is another biome. Come on, guys, it can't be that bad.
Famous last words.
Heard that.
This looks like another biome. A grassland.
That scared me. So did that.
It's the bell. Recess is over.
We have to get back to class. We really have to get back to class. The tornado is blocking our path.
Count the seconds. Then you say, how much time is in a day?
Count the seconds and then you say how much time is in a day.
60 seconds per minute.
Times 60 minutes in an hour.
Times 24 hours in a day.
The answer is 86,400 seconds.
Did we do it?
We did it.
We're all back.
But look,
There's one more card left.
Not it.
The fun's not over just yet.
There's one more thing you must get.
This isn't a dream.
So work as a team.
Put the puzzle together.
You must be quite clever, or the school will be stuck as a game.
Forever!
Quick, the puzzle pieces. Put them together!
We're almost out of time! If we don't get the puzzle together, the school will be stuck like this. I think we've had enough fun and games for one day.
And now it's time to put the board game away!
So you finished the game. Well done.
You look like there's something you want to tell us.
I think Miss Harper knows more about the board game than she's letting on.
You see, when I was in 5th grade, I wanted to be a teacher. But when I played this game, I answered a question incorrectly. I felt terrible about it. I didn't think I was good enough to ever be a teacher. But then, some kind friends told me the words I've never forgotten these past 25 years. Making mistakes is how we learn.
That was a good indoor recess.
Good? That was the best indoor recess.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right, everyone, let's get ready for math class. Please turn to page 210. You can get out your calculators and let's work on these division problems.
Hey, we forgot to put away the dice.
Robin, be careful.
We know how klutzy you can be.
Yeah, you don't want to drop those dice.
The game will start all over.
Don't worry, guys. Do you think I would actually drop the dice?
Oops.
It is October 18th, 2019, and I'm going to show the 4 movie writers something that we have ready to go for the board game.
Oh my gosh!
All right, I'm going to be putting the logo on the cover. Now just wait. The logo still has to go on the cover, which it will be. All right, carefully open that box up. Just lift it straight up.
The whole
All
room
right.
goes black.
Yep, just be careful. Don't crunch it. All right, take that out, set that on the floor, open it up. I want to see what you think.
Oh my god, I see it.
It actually looks like a real one. Like it looks like I bought it at the store.
Well, that's the goal, right? We want it to look
Oh my gosh.
we want it to look like an actual board game. What do you think?
Oh my god, this is
So cool.
So we have our most important movie prop created. We ordered this, I created it on the computer, we ordered it through a website, and it's here now, and we're ready to roll. Today's also a big day because what are we going to do this afternoon?
We're gonna tell what the characters are in the movie.
This afternoon, we're going to be announcing, today we're going to announce the cast list for the movie. All right, there's the
Please
bell.
give them your attention and listen. They're going to tell you just a little bit about this year's movie.
The story begins as the school is having indoor recess. The 5th graders are really bored. So they decided to look through their games in the classroom. They find an old board game. It's called The Board Game. They roll the dice and suddenly the lights go out.
When the lights come back on, the entire school is magically transformed into an actual board game. The students are broken into teams and they must try to get to the end of the game.
Along the way, they must answer riddles and clues and work together to learn and finish the game. There are dangerous things and exciting things that happen to every group.
Let's give a round of applause to these ladies up here. All right.
The board game, take 157. All right, it is Monday, November 18th, 2019, and we are here with quite a crew. What is special about today, you guys?
It's the first scene of the movie.
Yeah, we're about to begin filming the board game here, and I've got my first crew of actors, and I've also got the 4 girls that helped to write this movie. So I wanted them to be here for day 1. So a pretty exciting day. It's always the first small step in a very long journey. So there's no place to begin but at the beginning. So here we go. Lights.
Camera, action!
And I'm going to say action, and then Augie, you're going to say, "You've only reminded us every single day." And then after that, you guys just kind of look at each other and kind of shake your heads and laugh. All right? Austin scooching a little closer that way. Nevada scooching a little closer. All right, here we go. Ready, and action.
You only reminded us every single day.
Yep. Now, and then after you're done, don't look back at the camera. Don't look at me. Just pretend like I'm not here. You have to just imagine that I'm not in the room, because in the movie I really wouldn't be, right? You're just talking amongst yourselves. That was good, Augie. Let's do a couple more. And you're just standing there, kind of wondering what's going to happen. And then action, you start sliding down the hallway. And what's this? Jazz hands? Kano, smiling, looking at each other. This is the coolest thing you've ever seen. And then 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. So I should be really big right now, like, oh my gosh, we're so dead. We are so gonna die. And then keep looking around. Do that again where you kind of try to get her attention on you. And point.
I know this is just a game, but what if we lose?
That was utterly fantastic, girls. Action.
There's something else I can worry about.
Yeah, that was really good. How about one more? Okay, looking worried. Action.
There's something else I can worry about.
Oop, you looked a little bit in the camera. Let's try it one more time, okay?
I was like, oh my god, what should I do?
Get a little behind the scenes here. So, good morning. It's Tuesday, December 3rd, 2019, and we are filming the next group now with the board game. So we're gonna do a little behind the scenes video of how we're doing this. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Ready, and action.
Don't you see? The school is the game.
Look up, blackout, lights come back on. Where'd everybody go? Now, Max, I think that's too much. That was better, wasn't it? That was easier to do.
Gotta go
Good.
behind Max.
Let's do it one more time. Action.
Don't you see it? The game
Nope,
is.
nope,
Oh, wait,
the
what?
school
The school
is-
is the
And
game.
it's
You
not,
got
don't
this.
You see it.
Don't you see? The school is the game.
Let's do it again.
Yeah. Right here.
That's good.
Okay.
Try it, Max.
Right. As we get older, some of our bones fuse. Fuse.
Try again.
Take.
Just breathe.
Naughty.
Wait, should I be right here? Like
right here?
in
or
the
do I
middle.
go more this way?
It's the femur. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, hold on. Don't worry, said that. Wait, how do we know it's he's a he? Just go! Okay. Max forgot that one line.
I have another problem.
Right, this bony dude isn't gonna let.
It's a hard line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Action.
Now we have another problem.
And you're supposed to say, right, relieved, and start walking forward. Action.
Answer questions correctly to get the. Oh, I did that. You always get to
Decide.
Decide.
Action.
Oh.
That looked good, except you hit the light, but that's not anything you can really control. Action.
Hey, it's a referee.
Good. Don't look at the camera. Good, bud. And action.
We can't just.
That's okay.
You and Brian.
You and action.
How do we meet in the middle when there's? Oh, dang it.
So let's try that again. Ready, and so remember to struggle. Action. So you're reaching, you can't quite reach, and then finally, yep, you shake your hands, look at each other and smile, and then yep, you let go, look down, and now you can walk towards each other. Maybe give each other a high five or something. Action.
We need to meet.
It's okay.
Take one.
All
I
right.
think I might kick that.
Then come forward just a smidge.
Those are crocodiles.
No, they're not. They're alligators.
Those are definitely alligators.
Crocodiles.
No, alligators.
Crocodiles.
No, alligators.
Definitely crocodiles.
No, definitely.
That's pretty good.
This is hard not to laugh.
And action.
Those are crocodiles.
No, they're alligators.
They're definitely crocodiles.
Those are definitely
alligators.
Crocodiles.
Alligators.
Do you think they're crocodiles?
No, alligators.
Crocodiles.
Alligators.
Definitely crocodiles.
Hard not to laugh.
And action.
Thanks a lot, guys.
That looked great. That looked really
They
good.
like bounced me upside. I was like,
Yeah.
ah.
Well, your sister's from.
So what-
You guys, I'm literally.
I'm literally
Like,
starting to the end.
Try again.
I did something.
What'd you do?
I looked at him and I was like,
And action.
that was easy.
All right, it is January the 10th, 2020. I've got Charles and Mackenzie here, and what are we filming today?
Filming the alligator scene where I'm on the trapdoor or whatever, and I'm about to fall into a pit.
And there's the pit of alligators. Aren't they scary looking?
Oh yeah.
So Mackenzie, show us how we're doing this here.
Okay, so I get on the table like this, and my arm arms are straight because I'm like hanging from my life, and then my feet have to dangle out because I'm like trying not to have the alligators bite my legs off.
Right.
And the alligators are like trying to eat me.
Right.
And then they're arguing about if an alligator is a crocodile or if a crocodile is an alligator.
Exactly.
And I'm just hanging here.
You're just hanging for your life. No big deal, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we'll get ready and we'll shoot a little more of the scene. So thanks so much. And here we go. All right. So why don't you go ahead and hop up there again, Mackenzie. We'll try it again. All right. So, all right. Arms nice and tight. Make sure again that your feet are up a little bit higher so they're not below the table. And what's that?
I feel like I'm kicking it.
Yeah, you don't have to kick it. Just kind of lightly move your feet a little bit so it looks like they're dangling. Okay, we'll do it one more of the reaction shot. So again, let me see the fear in your face. No laughter. What are you doing?
His face is like...
Are you messing her up on purpose?
No.
All right, let's try it again. Ready, and action. Let's see the fear in your face, Mackenzie. So look up this way, over this way. Look scared. Looking around at the alligators or crocodiles, whichever they are. All right, cut. Let's try that again.
With your friends. Action.
Seriously? Who cares what they are? They're hungry. How about a little help here?
I want you to say it louder. Yell it out louder.
Okay.
Yell it. Yell it.
Okay.
They're not right
Yell
in front
it.
of you. They're a ways away. You're
Okay.
way down in this pit. Ready. Squeeze tight. Scared. Action.
Seriously? Who cares what they are? They're hungry. How about a little help here? My voice was weird then.
Drag it out a little bit longer.
Ah! Like that. Ah!
You're just doing the same
I'm just
thing
like
over and over.
a screech. Ah! Like that.
Yeah, that's cute. All right, let's try it again. Ready. Action.
They're alligators. They have wide snouts.
All right, here we go. Focus, please, and action.
Besides, if we're trying our best for them,
I was walking.
you're like, besides, if we're trying our best for them,
Start again.
Charlie, just walk.
And then look up. Keep moving your arm up and down like you're reaching. You have to. All right, put the hat back on.
We should keep it like that because then he falls his half off.
Look kind of scared. You gotta move your legs.
It's just like.
All right, cut.
Okay. What do you think
more.
the... Okay.
Yep, I like that.
The
volume
Miss
better.
Smack.
Yep. There.
Cut. That was awesome.
Okay.
You're a born actress.
I was like, I don't know.
I can tell already. You're very good.
I forgot my line.
That's okay.
Action. All right, cut. That looked pretty good. How about we'll do that one more time? The shoes are pretty fancy. Pretty fancy shoes. We got to make sure Samantha doesn't trip. So it is, it's February 25th, and we are shooting a scene during recess today. And what's happening in the scene today, folks?
Keyboard. We're walking on a giant keyboard.
We're walking on a giant keyboard.
Yeah.
So that's why we have the fabric on the floor. We don't normally do that, but today we are for the scene that we're doing. All right, and we're doing the jumping, right, Tate? So we're using this to jump from key to key. All right, Samantha, let's try that one more time, hon. Ready, and action. All right, ready, Claire. You're looking down, and action. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Sam, you. It wasn't that funny.
Okay.
I almost looked at the camera.
Yep, try not to. All right, ready, let's try it again. Ready, and action.
Why do you have to sing every time you talk?
Why do you have to talk every time you talk?
It didn't go where you wanted it to go. Let's try it again. Ella, what are you doing? You're kind of.
I don't know. She's trying to look at it.
I think you look. That looked weird. I think you need to be.
Ella, don't look at this side. Look at this side.
Yep. So you're gonna look down.
That's hard when it's really close on you.
I know. It's right in front of you. You're gonna start by looking down, and on action, you're gonna look up at your friends. Ready and action.
Oh, great. Figurative language? Does anyone know this stuff?
That was wonderful. One more time. Do it however you want.
I yawned in the middle of it.
Even more.
Thank you.
Good.
Love you. I love you.
I love you all.
I should try to go crowd surfing.
No problem.
No, I should just go like.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right, ready, Miss Claire? Anytime you're ready.
Action.
Zoo.
That's okay, small. Let's try it one more time.
Action.
Zoo.
Action.
Zoo.
Try again.
Action.
Zoo.
Take the snappy sign thing. Snap the peekaboo.
All right, let's try the same thing
Peekaboo,
again.
I see you. It's the same lines.
Same line again. But
Hey, that's not very nice. I'm not an idiot.
well,
It fell on your head. Maybe I'm an idiot.
as soon as you hear the word idioms,
And don't look
you
at
have
the
to go.
camera.
Like, okay, I forgive you. Kind of just a quick shake or whatever. Ready and action.
No, idiom.
Yeah. Okay.
This is hard. Oh no,
Compose
another
yourself.
song.
And the camera is so close.
I
Just
know.
go like this, Sammy, and like look at the American flag.
You can't
So
look
like-
at the camera.
Oh my gosh, it's just so closer than it usually is.
Okay, here we go. Make it good. Action.
Such as bam, pow, boom. Another word is zoom. Thank you. I looked in the camera.
Yeah. Try not to look in the
Like
camera.
you look directly in the camera, like you knew you
Yeah,
looked.
don't
in.
look directly in the camera.
I'm gonna.
And action.
Such as bang, pow, boom. Another word is zoom. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was perfection, I thought. I love that. That was the best one.
roll your eyes.
Quick, the puzzle pieces.
Put them together.
Can you wait, Braden, to do the nose thing until after she talks? Because I don't want to hear your mucus while she's talking, okay? Ready, action.
Quick, the puzzle pieces.
Put them together.
Max, I don't like that. That doesn't, it's too distracting. It's like, I think people will be like, why is he pointing at her? Don't do that.
You.
Can you come up closer this way though, Max? Because I can't, yeah. I love your facial expressions. I just think the pointing doesn't work too good. All right, one more time.
I don't know what word.
All right, voices off.
Yeah.
Voices off. Stand up straight. Just looking down at the ground. And then I'm going to flicker the lights. You're going to react, and then we'll turn them all the way off, and then we'll cut there. All right? All right, here we go. Looking down at the board game. They're rolling the dice. Okay? Cut. Don't move. Stay where you're at. Let's try it again. So when the lights flicker, I can't really be in two places here, but I'm not really able to monitor it, but what you should be doing is kind of looking up and looking sharp. Okay, voices off. Stop talking. Here we go. Looking down at the floor. Looking down at the floor. Looking down at the floor. Even if you're in the back and can't see the floor, you're looking down. Looking down. And here we go. They rolled the dice. Look up. Okay, we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more. Okay, get back to your spots. Look at the floor. Look at the floor. Stand up straight. Some of you are bent way over. You're not bent over. You're just standing, looking down. Okay, here we go. They're rolling the dice.
What's going on?
All right, now, action. Look at the card. Look worried. Okay, Oscar, go ahead. Okay, and then just hold it there for a second, Oscar. Now what's happening, I'm just going to tell you what it says. Don't look at me, look at Oscar, look at the card.
It's almost like being on a theme park ride. It's kind of fun, but it's a little scary too, right? All right, here we go. So you're looking down, Olivia, and then 1, 2, 3. So start to move backwards. Try not to move your feet. Keep going. Yep, and then stop. And you go back, flying back, and stop. Action.
Girls, don't worry about it. It might be able to turn out.
Maybe it'll actually turn out to be a good thing.
Okay.
Show me by your face how amazing this is. Like, what is happening? There is a person on this card and she's talking to us. I mean, you'd be amazed, right? So don't just stand there like it's everyday life. All right, let's try again.
Don't worry, guys. You think I'd actually drop the dice?
That was pretty good. I like that. Let's do it a few more times. Okay, action.
Don't worry, guys. You think I'd actually drop the dice?
Yeah, but you only drop one. You gotta drop them both. That's behind you.
Oh.
The other way though. So they come down this way, and they go boing, boing. So if I go like 1, you look straight down here where they land, and then if I go 2, you kind of follow up that way, and then take a few seconds, look back, look worried, like you realize you did something you shouldn't have done, and then you say your line.
Oops.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Action.
Oops.
That was pretty good, except you kind of looked over this way first, so when you come in, 1, 2.
Oops.
That looked pretty good. Try it again. Action. 1, 2.
Oops.
That's great. And action.
Layla, wake up! Huh? What was that?
Yeah, I think to make it funny, I think like your elbow should slip off the table. Like you should go, huh? What's that? What? And then you gotta be more like you gotta kind of act shocked. You know? Yeah, Keel, try to keep that tablecloth on there.
Down.
All right, let's try again. Here we go. And action.
Layla, wake up! Huh?
Yeah, can you say more though? Can you go like, huh? What? What's that? What? Huh? Just kind of mumble a bunch of stuff. And then you girls remember to kind of like giggle when she does that. All right.
You don't get a lot.
Olivia, since you're next to her, you can kind of like pat her on the back, like, well done, well done. You know, try to stay awake there. All right. Action.
Layla, wake up! Huh? What's that? What?
Yeah, I think you girls can all laugh. I mean, except Duce shouldn't laugh because she's the one that you're laughing at. But I think all of you could kind of like be like, you could all kind of just react naturally to it.
Anybody home? Look, 4 ace is the same as 1 half. Wait, mine's 2 fourths.
Oh, you're right. It's got to be 2 fourths. Thank you for catching that. I changed it in the script.
You might not want to take a bite.
That actually looked pretty good.
I was like, what?
Just a little bit louder and a little bit slower, I think. And then I think we got it. When you're done with the line, feel free to take a bite out of your pizza. Maybe grab a big slice so it looks better than what you're holding right now because you just got a little square there. Just grab like a whole as big a slice as you could find. Yeah, I know they're all kind of small. All right, Ava, here we go. And action.
As a girl who's known for being clumsy, dropped more things than I can count, and broken some stuff that wasn't supposed to get. Sorry, I forgot.
That's all right. You just start again. No big deal.
All right.
You good with doing this? It'll be funny. Here we go. And action. But can you stay on the pizza a little bit longer?
Yeah.
A few more seconds, and then kind of go, oh, oh. Okay, ready? Action.
Oh.
That was pretty good, except I think it's got to be more. It's got to be a little more forceful.
Like.
A little more forceful.
Wow,
I'm just going to move this out of the way for a second, Autumn, so we can get a better shot of this.
Still have a slice.
Okay, ready, do say, and action. I want you to stay on that a little bit longer, almost like it's a pillow. Sorry.
Okay. Comfortable.
Okay, ready, and action. Good. All right, that was good, hon. Thank you. Thank you to the barn and Miss Fens for the delicious pizza. How often do you get to make a movie during school and have pizza?
Never.
It's kind of awesome.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
For lunch, how does oh my gosh. One more time.
She's made the bloopers, yes.
I got it.
And if you all win, you're so smart.
That's great. I like the grin at the end. That's cute.
Look, each color stands for a different subject in school.
Reading is.
All organisms need each other to survive, from single-celled critters to euphi. Ooh, what happened?
She kept looking like this.
It couldn't get any worse.
Uh-oh. Ryan,
Uh-oh.
what are you doing to your mouth? That's pretty, did you just do that? That's awesome.
Uh-oh.
How do you do that?
What
That's
is
wild
that?
looking. How do you do that? Seriously. And then
Uh-oh.
And then do I say that quick?
Yeah. That's
And
great.
then do I say this yet?
We'll get that.
To
No, let's
Nick,
just do
okay.
him right now. 'Cause I didn't
Can I
realize
just
he had a
do
special
one eye
talent
after
for
that?
moving his lips like that.
Should I just do this too? Wait.
No, just, no. Just do what you did before.
That's creepy.
Here, let's do a behind the scenes photo. Everybody look here and smile. Good for the movie. There you go. All right. Ready, Cooper? And action.
Uh-oh.
When you feel that way, you just need to find the inner strength to go on. I messed up.
Don't smile. You look like you're in agony. I have to flip a switch over here.
Looks like I smell something bad.
Don't smile. You look worried. Don't smile. Look worried. Maybe kind of point up at the sky. Look afraid. You don't all have to point. Maybe just one or two of you. Ryan, you have a big silly smile on your face. You gotta look worried.
You keep telling me.
No smiling. You have to look worried.
The end of the game must be reached, so let us learn parts of speech. Figurative language is one such way to express yourself, I must say.
All right, today is Friday, March 13th, Friday the 13th, one last school day before spring break, and we are nearing the end of filming, and we thought it would be very, very appropriate for these four young ladies to actually share a scene together, because why?
We made a movie.
You wrote the story. It was all your idea back when you were in 4th grade. So I want to thank the four of you for being a part of this since day one. I love it. Let's do one more, and then we'll be done. Okay? Ready? And action.
Robin, be careful.
We know how klutzy you can be.
Yeah, you don't want to drop those dice.
The game would start all over.
And it's a wrap. I'm so proud of the four of you.
I'm so proud of you,
mostly
Mr.
I'm so proud of you. Working with Miss Mack has been really one of the great joys of my professional life. I've had a chance to work with her as my principal for 16 years, 8 years at Fulton School and then 8 years at Sageville. And she has always been a big supporter of my work, of thinking outside the box, of being creative, and allowing these movie projects to happen. The first time I met her, I went into her office and she said to me, as she said to every teacher on staff, she said, "What can I do to help you to make your job better, easier?" I had just started a couple years earlier with doing movies at Fulton, and I was incorporating green screen. And the way I did that was I was just stringing up green paper in a room, and it was cumbersome. It was not easy to work with. And we had just gotten a new conference room built and set up at Fulton, and it was this bright, shiny, white, beautiful, clean conference room with a huge white wall. And she asked me what she could do to help me. So I said, well, it would be great if we could paint that white wall green for my special effects for my movies. She didn't even blink, and she said, sure, if that's what you need, we'll do it. And before long, there were a couple of painters from the school district that came in and painted that white wall green. I've always looked back on that as kind of a defining moment for me, because it showed what Miss Mack was willing to do to support my kind of unusual project, so to speak. And in the years that followed, she showed great sense of humor by playing characters in virtually all of the movies. So I really want to thank and congratulate Miss Mack on her retirement. I appreciate 16 years of support that she gave me. And for fun, here's a compilation of all of her various cameos that she did both at Fulton School and at Sageville in these movie projects. Thank you, Miss Mack.
The award for saving the world goes to the Solar System Squadron!
Uh-oh, it's the principal. Act casual.
Hi, kids.
Hi. We're not up to no good.
Keep up the good work.
Students, please listen closely. We need to make a quick and smooth transition. I'm afraid that we need to evacuate to the playground immediately. Please follow your teachers in an orderly fashion. Thank you. Now everyone, you need to remain calm. When I first became principal of Fulton, I thought about a vision and a future. And I thought of Robert Fulton, and I thought full steam ahead. And now here we are making a movie about our school.
Make sure there's a little bit of room here, Aaron, so that they can kind of come in behind you. And you all just look down at the letter because you want to see what it says.
Movies at Fulton, I believe, inspires kids in real life. And we give kids an opportunity at Fulton to discover their own dreams, to find an area that they can take someday and say, I want to do this. And so we want to give them that power here at Fulton with giving them these experiences and hoping that they will take it somewhere in their life and build on it.
It's made us and the school famous. But maybe we should miss a problem or two. You know, once a week or something. Otherwise, the book will get discovered and we'll get kicked out of school and probably thrown in jail for the rest of our lives. Maybe you have a point.
It's time for KMAC News Update with Lola Landers.
Hello, I'm Lola Landers with KMAC News Update. Our top story...
Here, Carly, go fetch this ball.
Fetch. Go get it, girl. Go get it.
Oh, the ball. Here comes the ball. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to get the ball. I'm going. I'm chasing it. I just love this. Oh, the ball. I'm going to get the ball. Going, getting the ball. Oh, the ball.
She moves at a snail's pace.
Hi, Ethel. I'm just finishing up my cleaning for today, Alex.
Thanks. She's my maid.
But Mrs. Sage, what if the school gets messy, cluttered, disordered?
It will from time to time. Molding minds and inspiring students can be messy work.
What is this place?
She looks familiar.
There's a bronze statue of her back at space school.
So, this is space school? Star students. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever imagine such an honor.
Why is mysterious locker 13 sealed shut?
Don't open the locker. If it's opened, terrible things will happen. Terrible. It's cursed, I tell you. It's cursed. Don't open that locker.
Oh no, here comes Miss Mac.
What's going on here, 5th graders?
We're going to be in so much trouble. Stay calm. I know just how to handle this. Good afternoon, Miss Mac. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Well, thank you, Allie. I am. Because I have my coffee, everything is A-OK.
As long as she has her coffee, she's in a good mood.
Miss Mac, why are you...
Miss Smack!
That's what I said, Miss Mac.
Miss Smack!
Did she actually say Miss Smack?
What in the world is going on here?
Recess?
What do you think this is? A game? After all these years as principal, why does anything surprise me?
So a little cool behind-the-scenes tidbit is the board game is actually my 20th school movie that I've been privileged to create. And it all started way back in 2002 when I was at Fulton School, and I did a movie called Blast Off, which starred Mrs. English. So when she was a student at Fulton many moons ago, she was a part of that very first movie that we did. And we had green screen, right? We did,
yeah, it was the first one.
Some special effects back then. We tried to anyway.
It was green paper, those giant green rolls of art paper.
Do you have any memories of that project? I know you were quite young when we did it, but
I do actually, and I actually remember that the giant piece of green paper. It was like the first time you were like, I really want to try this. Can we try this extra thing on top? And so I remember that our group like got some extra screen time because of that, because we were working that out.
yeah, I know your classroom teachers were doing this project on the solar system, and it was my first year as a technology teacher, and they said, is there any kind of project we could do? And I thought, well, we could try to do a movie, and I had done little, silly projects when I was a kid, and This was really the first time, though, that I thought we could do it in a school setting.
Now on to Jupiter. Right! It's 143,200 kilometers in diameter. Landing! Whoa! I hope we can get through those clouds. They're hundreds of miles thick.
So for me, I mean, this being my 20th project and having Mrs. English play a role in the board game, it's really kind of special and cool that you were able to be a part of it. I mean, it's great that you're here at Sageville, and it's also equally great that you were willing to, you know, play a little part in this movie. So thank you very much.
Yeah, it's exciting. The Earth, the Moon, the Sun, moving together since day one. It would disrupt our planet's weather if gravity didn't keep them together. Sunlight reaches the moon and then amazes as it changes the moon's phases. From new moon to full, it can be quite bright, but what's it called when it turns off the light?
No, I just meant it's a game that changed the school into a game. A game changer. That's all I meant.
Oh, well, mine was better.
If we don't get the puzzle together, the school will be stuck like this.
Yeah, it would. It would be the worst thing in the world.
Quick, in there! Who are you? What are you doing here all alone? How long? What happened? Our teacher always tells us making mistakes is how we learn. And trust me, nobody knows everything. Wait a minute. What's your name? Miss Harper. It was her when she was a girl. Trust me, you are going to be a teacher one day. A really good one. All my classmates were playing the board game, and none of us would have gotten very far without all we've learned from you. Count the seconds and then you say how much time is in a day.
60 seconds per minute.
Times 60 minutes in an hour.
Times 24 hours in a day. The answer is 86,400 seconds. But where's our puzzle piece? Thank you.
You see, when I was in 5th grade, I wanted to be a teacher. But when I played this game, I answered a question incorrectly. I felt terrible about it, and I got stuck.
Inside the game?
Well, that too. But more importantly, I got stuck in my own head. I didn't think I was good enough to ever be a teacher.
We have a special surprise for you. It's a trailer for the board game!
Indoor recess. There's nothing to do.
Why don't you play a game?
What's this? The board game? Sounds boring. Let's find out.
A game for students who are yawning. If you play, adventure will be dawning.
This is not a game that can be scored. You'll never have so much fun being bored.
What's happened? Don't you see? The school is the game!
I know this is just a game, but what if we lose?
Win or lose, we do it together.
Sometimes you can only move forwards after you've gone backwards.
It's not easy, but I think that's how this game works.
Does the custodian know about this?
are crocodiles.
They're alligators.
Crocodiles.
Alligators.
How about a little help here?
What is going on here? What do you think this is? A game?